The Stolen Queen by Fiona Davis. JSON, copy, edit, context list. Content reference, Oasite 2, index equals 2. The First Gentleman by Bill Clinton and James Patterson. In this political thriller, America's first female president faces a crisis when her husband is accused of murder during her re-election campaign, intertwining political intrigue with personal drama. Content reference, Oasite 3, index equals 3. Context list. Content reference, Oasite 4, index equals 4. The Day the Crayons Made Friends by Drew Daywalt and Oliver Jeffers. This addition to the popular Crayons series follows Duncan's crayons as they explore new friendships outside his bedroom, introducing new characters like a headless fashion doll and a teddy bear. Content reference, Oasite 5, index equals 5. Context list. Content reference, Oasite 6, index equals 6. The Catch by Ursa Daly Ward. Twin sisters Clara and Dempsey, estranged since their mother's disappearance, reunite to investigate a woman in London who resembles their missing mother, delving into family secrets and sacrifices. Content reference, Oasite 7, index equals 7. Context list. Content reference, Oasite 8, index equals 8. Flashlight by Susan Choi. Louisa's father vanished during a beach walk when she was 10. Years later, she revisits that day, seeking clues about his disappearance in this exploration of memory and loss. Content reference, Oasite 9, index equals 9. Context list. Content reference, Oasite 10, index equals 10. A Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim. Truyen Saigas, a gifted art forger with the ability to paint the future, enters a marriage contract with a mysterious dragon lord, leading her into a plot that could upend both mortal and immortal realms. Content reference, Oasite 11, index equals 11. These titles offer a diverse selection of genres and narratives, providing readers with a variety of compelling stories to explore in June 2025. Beyond the Bookends, +1. Time, +1. Sources. Rabbit Moon by Jennifer Hay. This drama unfolds in Shanghai, where Claire and Aaron Litvak reunite after their daughter's accident. As they confront their fractured family dynamics and secrets, they must navigate the complexities of their past and present relationships. Arts Tribune. The Maid's Secret by Nita Prose. Headmaid Molly Gray is preparing for her wedding when the Regency Grand Hotel becomes the set for a TV show. Amidst the chaos, a valuable treasure vanishes, prompting Molly to delve into her past and her grand's diary to solve the mystery. Arts Tribune. My Friends by Frederick Backman. This novel explores the enduring bonds of friendship among a group of teenagers who spend their summers on an abandoned pier. Their connection leads to the creation of a renowned painting, prompting an aspiring artist to uncover its origins. Beyond the Bookends. These titles span various genres and themes, offering a diverse selection of compelling narratives to explore. Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. Released on March 18, 2025. This fifth installment in the Hunger Games series serves as a prequel focusing on Hamish Abernathy's experience during the 50th Hunger Games, providing deeper insights into his character and the history of Panem. New York Post, +1. Duffrun stuff. Here are some notable book releases scheduled for June 2025. +1. Deep End by Ollie Hazelwood, published on February 4, 2025. This romance novel follows Scarlett Vandermeer, a Stanford diver recovering from an injury, who enters a complex relationship with Lucas Blomqvist, a charismatic swimmer, exploring themes of love and self-discovery. Time, +1. Bonus action, +1. The Buffalo Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones, released on March 18, 2025. This historical horror novel intertwines vampire lore with the American West, following Good Stab, a Blackfeet warrior turned vampire, on his quest for vengeance against buffalo hunters. Go Book Mart. Heart of the Shadow King by Sylvia Mercedes, set to release on February 28, 2025. This third installment in the Bride of the Shadow King series continues the tale of an underground kingdom, magical powers, and intricate relationships, blending fantasy with romance. Bonus action. Hungerstone by Kat Dunn, scheduled for release on February 18, 2025. This feminist reimagining of Carmilla follows Lenore, who becomes entangled with the enigmatic Carmilla, exploring themes of desire and self-discovery. Bonus action. These titles span various genres, offering a diverse selection of compelling narratives to explore. Set in 1936, Archaeology student Charlotte Cross earns a coveted spot studying in Egypt's Valley of the Kings. 40 years later, as a curator at the Met in New York City, she becomes embroiled in a mystery when a rare artifact goes missing during the Met Gala, leading her to confront an ancient Egyptian curse. Arts Tribune, +1. Sweetie High, +1. Blob by Maggie Sue, Vi Lu. Navigating a recent breakup and family revelations, discovers a mysterious blob behind a bar. She soon realizes she can shape it into the perfect man, leading to an exploration of relationships and self-discovery in this surreal debut novel. Chicago Review of Books. Cross My Heart by Megan Collins. A year after being left at the altar, Rosie Loughlin seeks connection through an anonymous service. She begins messaging Morgan Thorne, her heart donor's husband, and becomes entangled in a dangerous obsession that questions the circumstances of his wife's death. Arts Tribune. After Life by Gail Foreman. Amber, who died 7 years ago in a bicycle accident, mysteriously returns home, prompting her and her family to navigate the complexities of her second chance at life and the changes that have occurred during her absence. Arts Tribune. Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. The third installment in the series returns readers to Basgiath War College with Violet Sorengale and Zayden Ryerson as they strive to save Navarre amidst looming threats. Sweetie High Certainly. Here are some notable book releases from February and March 2025 that have garnered attention. Here are some notable book releases from April and May 2025 that have garnered attention. Here are some notable book releases scheduled for July and August 2025. JSON, copy, edit, context list. Content reference, OASite 2, index equals 2. Bitten by Jordan Gray. Set to release in September 2025. This debut novel blends elements of Crescent City and Fourth Wing. It follows Vanessa Hart, who, after surviving a werewolf attack, is forced to join the Wolf Queen's court. Amidst court politics and her quest for vengeance, Vanessa becomes entangled with Prince Sinclair Severy and his cousin, Calix. Content reference, OASite 3, index equals 3. Context list. Content reference, OASite 4, index equals 4. Every Spiral of Fate by Tahira Mafi. The fourth installment in the Woven Kingdom series is anticipated in September 2025. The narrative centers on the impending wedding of the Jinn Queen and the ruler of Toulon, Cyrus, who is bound by a blood oath. As Cyrus falls for Alize, she is destined to kill him to fulfill a prophecy. Content reference, OASite 5, index equals 5. Context list. Content reference, OASite 6, index equals 6. Silver and Lead by Sinan Maguire. Scheduled for release on September 30, 2025. This novel is part of the October Day series, continuing the adventures in Maguire's urban fantasy realm. Content reference, OASite 7, index equals 7. Context list. Content reference, OASite 8, index equals 8. A Fine Line Between Stupid and Clever, The Story of Spinal Tap, releasing in September 2025. This behind-the-scenes book offers an unvarnished account of the creation of the 1984 cult mockumentary This Is Spinal Tap, featuring insights from the creators and iconic rock musicians. Content reference, OASite 9, index equals 9. Context list. Content reference, OASite 10, index equals 10. Son of the Morning. Set to release on October 2, 2025. This novel falls within the general fiction and horror genres. Content reference, OASite 11, index equals 11. Context list. Content reference, OASite 12, index equals 12. Legacy of Desire, Demonica Birthright Number 3, scheduled for October 7, 2025. This paranormal romance continues the Demonica Birthright series. Content reference, OASite 13, index equals 13. Context list. Content reference, OASite 14, index equals 14. Jack Reacher #30. The 30th installment in the Jack Reacher series is expected on October 21, 2025, promising another thrilling adventure. Content reference, OASite 15, index equals 15. Context list. Content reference, OASite 16, index equals 16. Return of the Spider, Alex Cross Book 34, set for release on October 23, 2025. This thriller marks the 34th book in the Alex Cross series. Content reference, OASite 17, index equals 17. Context list. Content reference, OASite 18, index equals 18. No Lessons Learned, The Making of Curb Your Enthusiasm, an official companion book for the HBO sitcom Curb Your Enthusiasm, offering in-depth insights into the series with interviews and bonus materials. Content reference, OASITE 19, index equals 19. These upcoming releases span various genres, offering a diverse selection of compelling narratives for readers in the latter half of 2025. People, come, +3, beautiful books, +3, people, come, +3. Empire of the Elite, Inside Condé Nast, the media dynasty that reshaped America by Michael Grinbaum, set to release on July 15. This comprehensive cultural history delves into Condé Nast's influence on American media, exploring the roles of editors like Graydon Carter and Anna Wintour in shaping contemporary views on celebrity and fashion. Axios. Necessary Fiction by Elagosa Osund, scheduled for publication on July 22. This novel is set in Lagos, Nigeria, and follows diverse characters navigating the city's arts and entertainment scenes, exploring themes of freedom, love, and self-creation. People, come. Frankly by Nicola Sturgeon. This memoir, releasing on August 14, offers an open account of Sturgeon's personal and political journey, including her triumphs and challenges during her tenure as Scotland's First Minister. Latest news breaking headlines, +1, The Scottish Sun, +1. Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. A deluxe edition of this novel is set for release on August 5, featuring decorative end papers and oceanic sprayed page edges, revisiting a nostalgic tale of young summer love. Beautiful books, +1, beautiful books, +1. House of the Beast by Michelle Wong. This dark fantasy debut, releasing on August 5, follows a young woman who strikes a deal with a mysterious god to seek revenge on her aristocratic family, featuring illustrations by the author. Beautiful books. These titles span various genres and themes, offering a diverse selection of compelling narratives to look forward to in the coming months. Here are some notable book releases scheduled for September and October 2025. Here are some notable book releases scheduled for January and February 2026. JSON, copy, edit, context list. Content reference, OASITE 2, index equals 2. Sweet Vengeance, The Calder Academy. Number 3, by Tracy Wolff ***, set to release in May 2026. This third installment in the Calder Academy series delves into the love story of Remy Villanova-Boudreau and Izzy Vega. The series is a spin-off of Wolff's #1 New York Times best-selling Crave series. Content reference, OASITE 3, index equals 3. Context list. Content reference, OASITE 4, index equals 4. Safari Murder Party by Rachel Moore, scheduled for May 2026. This genre-bending thriller follows an executive assistant who crashes a company safari retreat, only to find herself in a chaotic fight for survival. Pitched as The Lost City meets The Most Dangerous Game, the protagonist teams up with her boss's arrogant son to escape the island and inherit the company. Content reference, OASITE 5, index equals 5. Context list. Content reference, OASITE 6, index equals 6. My Killer Vacation, a novel by Tessa Bailey, expected in May 2026. This spicy rom-com features a brash bounty hunter and an energetic elementary school teacher who become an unlikely murder-solving team after discovering a corpse in their vacation rental. The novel includes a brand new bonus novella. Content reference, OASITE 7, index equals 7. Context list. Content reference, OASITE 8, index equals 8. Girl from the Ashes by India Hill Brown, anticipated for May 2026. This chilling ghost story follows two friends who must dig into their town's forgotten past to uncover the truth before their whole town goes up in flames. It's a tale of friendship, grief, and family, suitable for fans of Small Spaces and Mary Downing Hahn. Content reference, OASITE 9, index equals 9. Context list. Content reference, OASITE 10, index equals 10. Victoria Dare and the Blood of Kings, Victoria Dare. Number 1, by Josh Roberts ***, set for May 2026. This historical YA fantasy, pitched as Indiana Jones meets the Diviners, follows 16-year-old Victoria Dare as she joins an excavation to uncover a lost Egyptian tomb, leading her into a plot involving Nazi occultists and Bolshevik assassins. Content reference, OASITE 11, index equals 11. Context list. Content reference, OASITE 12, index equals 12. Body Count by Cody Crowley, expected in May 2026. This sapphic slasher novel tells the story of Sunday Valentine, who returns to Wildwood, N.J., for a prom beach party, only to confront a monster from her past. She must fight to survive and settle old debts. Content reference, OSITA 13, index equals 13. Context list. Content reference, OSITA 14, index equals 14. When Dealing with Dragons by Dana Swift, scheduled for summer 2026. This YA romance follows a dragon conservationist who must partner with a dragon racer to save the last known gold-plated dragon from corrupt powers seeking to exploit it for its priceless scales. Content reference, OSITA 15, index equals 15. These upcoming releases offer a diverse range of genres and narratives, providing readers with an exciting selection to look forward to in mid-2026. One Word, 6 Letters by Adib Khorram, set to release on March 17, 2026. This young adult novel follows freshmen Dayton and Farshad, whose lives intersect after a school assembly is disrupted by a shouted slur. As they navigate identity and accountability, both must confront parts of themselves they'd rather ignore. Book Birds. The Redwood Bargain by Mark L. Grabo, scheduled for March 17, 2026. This sapphic fairy tale follows Katrine, who agrees to impersonate a lord's stepdaughter and spend 7 years with a deadly forest creature to help her cousin. Amidst blackmail, murder, and unexpected romance, Katrine's journey is fraught with challenges. We Kill the Flame by Tamara Cole, expected on April 1, 2026. This young adult psychological thriller centers on a black girl from a wealthy family built on a legacy of lies. She must unravel dark truths surrounding her debutante ball, where she was nearly murdered, before the killer strikes again. Love Me Tomorrow by Emiko Jean, anticipated for April 7, 2026. This novel follows a 17-year-old girl who starts receiving letters from the love of her life writing to her from years in the future, challenging her disbelief in love and altering her perspective on destiny. Book Birds. The Pirate Queen by Ariel Lawhon, set for April 2026. This historical adventure is inspired by the life of Grace O'Malley, an infamous Irish sea captain and folk heroine who risked everything to protect her people against the powerful Elizabethan regime. Goodreads. These upcoming releases offer a diverse range of genres and narratives, providing readers with an exciting selection to look forward to in early 2026. Rain, Stormheart, Number 3, by Cora Carmack, set to release in January 2026. This third installment in the Stormheart series follows Aurora Pavan as she embraces her destiny to protect her kingdom, battling internal darkness and external threats. Goodreads. Here are some notable book releases scheduled for May and June 2026. King of Beasts, Twin Crowns, Number 5, by Catherine Doyle, scheduled for January 2026. This novel introduces King Ulrich Felsing, a lone wolf with a frozen heart, and explores themes of love and redemption in a snowswept kingdom. Goodreads. Anatomy of a Betrayal by Grace D. Lee, expected in January 2026. This spy novel with a romantic core follows 2 rival graduate students entangled in an FBI investigation, inspired by true events involving Chinese-American scientists. Goodreads. The Bride Bet, Girl Meets Duke, Number 4, by Tessa Dare, anticipated in February 2026. This historical romance tells the story of Nicola and the Duke of Wesleigh, who, after a decade-old pact, navigate love and societal expectations. Goodreads. Apparently, Sir Cameron Needs to Die by Greer Stothers, set for February 2026. This queer fantasy romance features a reclusive sorcerer and a cowardly knight whose fates are intertwined by prophecy, leading to unexpected adventures. Goodreads. These upcoming releases span various genres, offering readers an exciting selection of narratives to look forward to in early 2026. Here are some notable book releases scheduled for March and April 2026.